Hello, guys and gals, and this is I almost said product review. This is actually a movie review. I'm so used to doing product reviews that's basically comes first nature to me. But anyways, I've done quite a few videos today, so I'm really tired. It is 1:37 a.m. in the morning, and I just watched Monster Hunter. It's the Mila Jovovich, jo, Jovo, Jovovic movie. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I don't know. I apologize if I'm not. It was actually a pretty good movie. I have nothing bad to say about it, actually. I haven't ever played Monster Hunter. It's always been on my radar, and I know people who do play it. I think I actually know someone who actually played it a long time ago. Um, there was I'm thinking of something else though, so I won't say much. But there was a unicorn type boss or something that somebody told me about a long time ago, and so this would have been like one of the original Monster Hunter games. And I think that it was this particular video game. I don't remember. Like I say, I've never played this myself, but I have played World of Warcraft. I think it's similar to that. Um, but anyways, I found this movie to be very accessible, even though I haven't ever played the game. I do like some of the characters, the species rather, in there, like the felines, the palicos. Um, they're the anthropomorphic cats. Palicos being the domesticated, the more friendly felines, and the felines being the more feral, wild ones that will probably kill you if you aggravate them. Anyways, I actually Ron Perlman is in it too. Really good. I recognized him right away from Hellboy, so it just seemed fitting to cast Ron Perlman as one of the characters, being his history as playing Hellboy. Thought that was awesome. Um, but never having played the game or having the context of the game, I still found the movie very engaging and exciting. Um, Actually, very, very good. I've wanted to see this movie for a long time. Ever since I first saw the trailer for it, I actually wanted to see this movie. And so I finally did today. I rented it from Redbox. That's why it's in the Redbox case here. I'll be taking it back tomorrow. Today, sorry. It is technically tomorrow already. So it's going to go back to Redbox when I walk today. It's supposed to be a nice day, so that should be fine. But enough about that. The movie was, I want to say an hour and 43 minutes long, I believe. The ending left room for a sequel. I don't know if they'll make a sequel or not, and hopefully this movie was successful enough that it gets a sequel. There's this kind of void that video game movies or films based on video games falls into, like X versus Severs or Severs versus X, Sonic the Hedgehog. Um, there's quite a few. I just can't think of them right now. Trust me. Mario Brothers, that the one with the weird looking Koopas back from like the 80s or 90s or something. Yeah, everybody points to that when they say, "Oh, we're making a video game movie." But this was actually a really, really good one, I thought. So hopefully it performed really well. I haven't actually looked at the stats yet, so I don't know if it's actually been as financial success or not. But hopefully it has been so that they can, you know, make another one or make the sequel. I don't know how any of the mechanics work in game or anything like that, so I can't really be credited or faulted for missing anything like that. But everything looked really amazing, and the action was really good. The CGI was believable, exceptional, and so yeah, it was really a treat to watch such a wonderful movie. Um, I'm still trying to think of other video game movies that have come out. There's probably some that I really like that I just can't think of right now. Oh, well, there was the World of Warcraft movie called Warcraft or something like that. the Warcraft movie. That one didn't really go over real well, and I think the problem with that was, and I should probably just do a review of that movie in itself instead of talking about it here. But in a nutshell, they basically tried to cram too much into such a short time. And I don't know. You had plot lines with Medivh and his dealings in dark sorcery, and you had the event of the opening of the dark portal. You had the orcs invading Azeroth. You had everything, and it was all hitting the fan at once, and it was just too much, even for someone who was a big fan and actually played the game for like 8 years, World of Warcraft, and it still seemed a bit much. Though I really enjoyed it, and I have the steelbook version of the movie. Actually, paid a little extra for that, but that's just an example of a video game movie that didn't work. Um, but this movie, it actually did, and I don't know if I can actually explain why it worked, but it's basically the way that you should go about things if you want to faithfully recreate a movie. Um, Again, I'm not faulting any of the movies that I said before that were basically not good examples of video game movies that failed, because I actually enjoy a lot of those that I mentioned, and so yeah, franchises are kind of funny things. I mean, you have, and I've mentioned this franchise a lot. I'm really glad they remade that. It's on Disney Plus though, so I can't like watch it. But they're redoing the Percy Jackson movies, which is awesome. I was hoping that Disney would do something with that property when they bought Fox, because if they were to take the movies labeled the Percy Jackson movies, The Lightning Thief and The Sea of Monsters, and then just rebrand them as something else, then the movies would have done really well. It just irked a lot of fans that they weren't true to the source material, and that's basically the downfall. In this case, they were true to the source material. Monster Hunter was true to the source material, rather. They actually brought in a gamer, and he actually had ideas and actually helped make the movie a success, I believe. Again, I haven't actually played Monster Hunter, so I don't know anything about the game. But the bonus features did go into how they did get outside help to make sure that the game was authentic, the feel was authentic, the film was authentic, all of that. Um, it is going to be good to see what Disney does with the Percy Jackson thing, the franchise. I'm really glad that that franchise is getting some attention, much needed attention, considering that is a wonderful franchise. Um, I haven't read. Well, okay, I've read one of the Artemis Fowl books, and it was like the Lost Colony or something, and it was really out of context for me because it was like the fifth book, I think, when I should have started with the first. But so I haven't seen the Artemis Fowl movie, but I've heard that it isn't very good. So I don't know if I'm missing anything or not. Anyways, as for Monster Hunter, they did everything right, it seems like. They took the James Cameron approach, they took their time. I believe they were sitting on the rights that to Monster Hunter for 10 years or something, which is good they didn't like rush into it, because as they said in the extra features, the game had evolved by then, and they were able to get more out of it by waiting. That's basically what James Cameron did with Avatar, and even some of his films, like well, I don't remember exactly now, but it took like 5 or 6 years for Avatar to come out because he was such a perfectionist, and it really showed. And then Avatar 2 happened, and I don't think we should talk about that. Um, I don't know. I've heard that bad things about Avatar 2 or something, the second Avatar movie, but I don't know. Um, this is on a completely different vein, but Alita Battle Angel. I think that James Cameron also helped consult on that, and I actually like that movie. The the CGI version or whatever, the live action version. But then again, haven't read the manga or anything, or was it an anime? I don't know. I don't know anything about that, and I shouldn't bring it up because I don't know anything about it. But anyways, Monster Hunter was actually a really good movie. It had really good acting. They fleshed out the characters really well. The monsters looked awesome, and they left room for a sequel that's going to be a blast, provided they made enough money to actually do that. But anyways, it's a Mila Jovovich movie, so of course it's awesome. I even like the Resident Evil movies. Oh, that's another video game franchise turned into a movie that didn't do so well. But I actually like the Resident Evil movies. But then again, I haven't played any of the Resident Evil games, so that's probably why I liked it. But this was really accessible. I felt it made me want to play the game. I probably won't because I can't afford it. But anyways, um, it's something to look into that I might actually look into because it looks really fun from my research and stuff. But anyways, so yeah, the music was very atmospheric, very awesome, thematic, exciting. The fight scenes were really exciting as well. Non-stop action. Well, actually, it did have some cool down periods, but that's necessary for an action movie because if it's all action, then you get burnt out pretty easily and quickly. This one had like rest periods between plots, and it was really awesome. Um, but yeah, overall, I would give this movie really high marks. It is for the most part kid friendly. I believe this was PG-13. They dropped some S bombs in there, or I should say that goes for something else. I think they use the S word a few times. Um, so there was some swearing, but otherwise, there might have been some intense scenes for, you know, children that aren't accustomed to that kind of thing. But anyways, I honestly felt this was a really good movie, and maybe when this goes on sale at Redbox, I'll buy it when it's like $4 or something. It's worth a lot more than that, but I can't really afford much more than that currently. But anyways, I really enjoyed this movie, and so yeah, you should watch it if you like action movies and stuff because it was really, really good. But that's just my opinion, and you can either take my opinion or leave it. Either way is fine. And if you like this content and want to see it keep coming out, keep cranking out this content that didn't sound right at all. Why did I deviate from my outro? Okay, let's make that go away. If you like this content, then make sure you like and subscribe and ring the bell so you know when I upload. And if you want to support me in any way, all that information will be in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.